Hi, hello. If you're new, welcome to my subscribers. Thank you for your love, thank you for your support, and thank you so much for always being here and watching this channel. I really appreciate your love. Today, I want to share about my parenthood journey, my intentional parenting journey. Okokuqala ke, I grew up in the Eastern Cape with my siblings. My mom, who was divorced as a single parent, was in Johannesburg working. So sikhula ke nosasibam sikhuliswa ngabafazi bomalume wam, and they did a marvelous job in our lives. We never repeated any grades. We passed all our grades under their care. They taught us good morals, good life principles. Us having to go to church and being active to church also helped in our growing up. And so as I'll be sharing on this video, I'm sharing from a perspective of being a child, onomzali okude, and then I'm sharing as currently as a parent. So I'm sharing on both a perspective. And there's this say that says it takes a village to raise a child. Because we grew up in the village, we are what we are today because of imfundiso ezinhle from our village, and I'm so grateful, and I'll always be grateful. I've noticed something though about parenting back in our time in parenting that is taking place now, as I'm a parent now. Okokuqala, indlela abazali bethu besikhulisa ngayo ayifani nendlela efuneka sikhulise ngayo abantwana bethu bangoku. Why am I saying this? It's because ixesha liyatshintsha, izinto ziyaguquka, and abantwana bethu ngoku they are more informed and more privileged compared to us. Like umzekelo, this is what I've learned kubantwana bam. You know most that if you would parent abantwana, firstly your first years of parenting uzawuqale ubakhulise the way when you've been brought up, simply because that is the best parenting that you know, because you don't know any parenting. But I've realized to that abantwana they are quite differently. Like for an example, if I'm saying to my daughter who is 9 years now, I'm saying, baby, no, don't do this, she would want to know why. She'd be like, why, mama? And I shouldn't be that authoritative parent who is my way or the highway. You understand? I must explain to her why, Nana, you should not do 1, 2, 3. What are the consequences? So that even if I am not there, she is willing to take the right decision. And enye into ke endiyifundileyo, my tip number 1 that I would give to the new parents or to the young parents just like me, ukuthi you must always open your mind to learning. You must always open your mind to learning new things. The world is evolving. We are raising kids that are informed already. The moment the child comes and asks, Mama, what does 1, 2, 3 mean? Usenempendulo already. So you don't want to be a parent that is parenting out of emotions. We must be able to parent from a point of knowledge. We must be knowledgeable, and the only way to be knowledgeable is for you to keep on equipping yourself. Open your minds to new things. Understand that ilizwe liyatshintsha, liyaguquka, so nawe you must be able ukuguqula ingqondo yakho, the way that you think, the way that you're parenting accordingly, so that you can be relevant for abantwana. And okwesibini, make time for abantwana. I believe we're living in a busy, very busy world. I mean, for an example, I am a mom, I am a full-time employee, I am active at church, I am a daughter at home, I am an aunt, I am a wife, I am a daughter-in-law, you name it all. But irregardless these things, my second tip is make time for your children. They need you. when you're making time for abantu, that is what I've learned from me. After I had kids, actually, I've cut down to a whole lot of activities, and this is just for me to understand my children better, spending more time with them, understanding them. I've got 2 kids, right? So I individually make time for each one of them to understand them better. Like the girl's world is completely different from a boy's world. Even the way that you show support, even the way that you communicate with them. And having you as a parent to understand their love language. Understand ukuthi bafuna ukuthandwa kanjani. When I say love language, I'm saying a language that you would say I'm showing love and support to my baby girl, but she must be able to understand you ukuthi mama ungikhombisa uthando, and be able to respond accordingly. So that all takes time. You need to have time for that, and ubazi in such a point into you must be the most closest things to abantwana bakho, and create an environment ezabalula for bona bamabathethe ngayo yonke into, whether ube ne-challenge esikolweni, whether is being bullied by a friend, funeke bakwazi ukuncokola nawo abantwana bakho ngayo yonke into, ungabi ngulaa mzali bamoyikayo. They must not be scared to communicate anything. They must communicate their fears. They must ask you any questions, because ungumzali kubo. So ungumzali who understand, who have been a child before, who understand their world and who understand their language, and be able umbona umntana ba akekho right and uhlala phansi naye. One of the things that I do, one of the tips that I want to give you young parents is that make it a culture to develop those healthy conversations nabantwana bakho. Create those healthy conversations where you are, in a way, they are educational. For an example, lo umdala wam untombazana una 9 years. I'm making it a habit now introduce her to how this menstrual cycle works and what is that all about, so that when that time comes, she is aware. It's not something that is strange. So create that environment yothetha noba ngabe yintoni na nabantwana. Abantwana bangahambi bayofuna information estratweni ezabuye ingekho right bese iba impacta negatively. Abantwana bakho ufuna ukwazi ubafundisa from a parent point of view. Mamela ke enye into yokuba esikolweni abakwazi ubafundisa yonke into abantwana ngobomi. Wena njengomzali ziphi ixesha hlala nabantwana bakho phansi ubafundise. So as much as befundiswa esikolweni, but nawe njengomzali inkulu indima yakho ofuneka uyidlalile apho khona ufuneka ufundise abantwana bakho khona, bafundisa izinto ezininzi. Thetha nabo futhi nangezocansi, ubafundisa xa bebuza uba ingaba yintoni sex, what is it all about, explain to them uba yintoni na, yenziwa xa kutheni na, and explain even the disadvantages of why not doing it while usemncinci. You know, all those kind of talks, they actually help. And ubaqhelise bakwazi uvuleleka xa benayo, bakubuze yonke into bese nawe uyakwazi uphendula. There is no other way between to raise a child than teaching and talking to them daily. Yabona ke thina ke sinenhlanhla enkulu because sihlala nabantwana bethu, of which is very good. I'm proud of the millennial parents for doing that mainly. Yabona kumnandi kakhulu xa uhlala naye umntana wakho every day, because you make time into uba umazi and umfundise. Ungumzali into oyiyo, so funeka uhleli nje uyafundisa. And the other thing is teaching them good manners. Teaching them good manners. Ubafundisa, for an example, xa bevuka ekuseni ba kuthiwa good morning, how are you xa uvuka ekuseni. Xa ubuya esikolweni uyabulisa good afternoon, how are you, besinjani isikolo, sit down, take off your uniform, uyenze homework yakho. Whatever the case may be, whatever structure that you have created that is conducible for you is the structure funeka basilandele. And khumbula into yokubana abantwana they follow i-routine easily, so funeka wenze i-routine ezaba educational to them but ibe lula futhi. Ungayiwingi nje ngezinye imina kwenziwa homework ngenye, yabona funeka ibe yi-routine. Why kuba yi-routine is because uyabafundisa ingqondo zabo ziselula so zifundiseka kalula. Bafundisa abantwana, you know, respectful children are very attractive, bayathandeka, kodwa umntwana ongenambeko akathandeki. Bafundisa like little things to say thank you, sorry, please, thank you, you know, in their speech. Naxa umnika something, thina kuthiwa ekhaya masiphaphathe, and you really never really understand why. But now as I've grown, I'm like, okay, this is a principle that they were trying to teach you. So teach them those principles. And I remember back in the days, wawuthi xa uvasa ugqiba uvasa umzimba, i-underwear yakho le funeka uba nayo mawuyivase, uyipurushe, uyineke. Usiya esikolweni nje uyinekele iyoma phaa ngaphandle. Kwi-laundry yakho they will not find ipaint intoni yaye sasingayisi nto le during our time. And then xa ubuya esikolweni ukhulula evasa ishirt yakho nekawusi uzineka phaa, irregardless into yoba unazo seziprepariwe na unazo ezinye zangomso. But that taught us irresponsibility of being able to take care of yourself. You get what I'm saying? So into nditshoyo into yoba masibafundiseni bethunani. I know siba busy ke guys, akukho lula, but masibafundiseni abantwana bethu into yoba irresponsibility ithathwa njani. And also sebavumele uba mabazenze impazamo. Let's allow them to make mistakes. I know it's costly. Like my daughter, teaching her uklina, uyaphula izitya guys, iglasses zam ziyophuka every now and then. But I allow her to do mistakes so that she can learn. So I want her to be free so that she can be able to learn. And enye into ke enfuna uba sichaze ile yokuba, okay, enye into ke ndifuna uba sibafundise yona into uba we must give them those chores, those little nyana chores, because we are teaching them responsibility. And yabona bababini nguye no brother wakhe, funeke ndimfundisele into yoba funeke akwazi umnceda here and there as a big sis, so that uyayazi responsibility. And naye little brother funeke akwazi umnceda usise. By that way uyabafundisa and allow them to make decisions. Xa fika sithi hey ichomi yami yathi esikoleni, awuvele uthi wena befana uba uthe vele uthi in this kind of situation wena befana ucinga uba fana ungenza njani, then you advise from that point of view. Why making those kind of conversation? It's because uyamvumela into makakwazi ukuzicingela, azithathele izigqibo as young as she is, so that azokwazi into yoba noxa ungekho enze ama-decision, because life it's all about decision making. And ke enye into yoba nawe njengomzali, I know akukho lula, abanye bethu sibakhulisa sibodwa as single parents, abanye we are co-parenting. Whatever stage of life you find yourself in, if uThixo ekuphile usana, ukuphile amandla wokulikhulisa. So ndithanda kakhulu ukukhuthaza ke into yokubana work on your budget if you are a single mom, ukhulisa abantwana uwedwa, or ukwi-co-parenting. Thina njengomama sidlala indima enkulu kakhulu ezimpilweni zabantwana bethu, because yonke into isezandleni zethu. So if funeke mhlawumbe i-budget, enze i-budget according to imali oyirholayo. And then enye into, ungabi under pressure, ungaboni abanye abazali besenza ngohlobo nawe ufuna ukwenza enza le ilingene wena. Mamela ke abantwana bamkela into umzali abenzela bona. What is most important ebantwaneni luthando lwakho njengomzali, and you being present ezimpilweni zabo, like every day they are able to run to you, talk to you, giving them the warmth and the love. Zonke ezinye izinto, it's a bonus, you know, ebuzaleni. And we should not take our frustrations on them, you know. Let's make a childhood yabo to be full of good memories. Let's love our children. Let's be the closest thing that they could ever have. And you know, let abantwana think of, oh wow, umama can do anything for me. Sibabonise uthando, but at the same time sibafundisa ngendlela efanelekileyo. So if you would like to add on a comment, please on below, just comment. about this parenthood. I know this is just my journey of parenting that I'm sharing, and what I do that works for me. If you've got something else that works, please share with us. I'd like to hear from you. Ukuba nina zeziphi na ezinye indlela ezinisebenzelayo ukukhulisa abantwana. Masibathande ke bethuna nabantwana bethu nabo njengoba beza kusithanda. Enkosi. Thank you. Hello and welcome. I would love you to please subscribe to our channel. You can be able to invite them, whosoever that you think we can learn from having a conversation with. I would really appreciate that. Thank you.